I came up with a plan that I really liked, and I used that to help me start to put together what this might cost and what this might look like as an investment.
This is a very niche market, however, there is room to grow.
Kind of been on this idea for a few months now, but really in the last week even, a lot of this has come together.
We've spent about 12 hours together every day for the last 4 days, building out our pitch deck and prepping for this. Traditional cleaning methods often become an access problem more than a cleaning problem. We aim to solve that.
Our solution is a ground-to-drone tethered system.
For the seniors, this is 4 years in the making. They've been building their businesses. They've been working on their businesses. They are ready to start on their own and find funding.
What are you looking for from an investor?
From an investor, I definitely need startup money. Aside from that, mentorship.
Many of these students are entrepreneurship majors here at the college. They are actually building their businesses while they're here on campus. They want to win. We got money on the line for them tonight, and they get moved up to the WooTank. What that is, it's a cross-Worcester competition for sharks with real money. So if a student can pitch well, they can maybe have their business funded.
I'm looking at, insurance costs, other kinds of carrying costs for construction.
For the first-year students and the second-year students that are here, this is where they're just learning how to get the concepts down, get their pitches down. They're learning what's needed in the business world.
You have your own platforms. You're creating content and posting it on these organizations' platforms.
Yes.
When you're talking to somebody like me, or Kate, is to say, okay, here are the numbers. This is what I'm going to crunch.
Knowing that Joe has the experience with the drones, I kind of turned to him and I said, we can do this. Let's do it. And from there, it was off. Business planning and development. Here at Nichols, just having that presentation was huge for us. But the support from Professor Liptrap, the push he gave us to complete this pitch, and all of the help he gave us on the way was incredible.
How will you generate that revenue to support your operation?
Sometimes one of the most challenging types of communication is to be able to translate from that one-to-one, let me give you my 90-second pitch, to let me stand in front of an audience and give a more formal presentation. And what we saw today was both. So students started by giving us their pitch, and then that also translated into a more formal presentation using technology to bring them along on the journey with us.
Professor Liptrap wasn't kidding. You had to push to get a signature, and you had to push to get a card. If you didn't ask, you weren't getting that card.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time.
To be able to speak to these young entrepreneurs and people that are going out into the world, it's been a real pleasure to see these young people. It's leading them to a great future, and I'm really pleased to be a part of it. Really pleased to have graduated from Nichols.
A suggestion might be to make a testimonial on a building. That is the biggest selling tool you'll have.
We want to effectively use the money that we won tonight to build our business, even just in this short amount of time, so that we're better prepped for the WooTank.
Buy some shirts.
Buy some shirts. We're going to buy some shirts.